Hello and welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Theories, the show that covers the theories you may or may not have been asking ever since you started playing Pokemon. This show covers theories such as Red becoming a champion to the Kanto Wars. So if you have a theory burning in your mind, stay tuned and I might just address it. Please note that in all my videos, if I use images from Google, that I do not own any of those images, and all images obtained from Google are owned by their respective owners and copyrights. So please remember this when watching my Pokemon theories. Thanks. Hello and welcome back, YouTubers. I'm Proto Mario, and today's Pokemon theory is do trainers eat Pokemon? Or more specifically, do people eat Pokemon? In the Pokemon world, apparently either people don't eat anything, Pokemon don't eat anything, or they only eat tofu, right? That's the assumption. I mean, think about it. How many times did you feed your Pokemon in red, blue, and yellow? And how many times did you yourself eat? But then again, if your journey took less than 8 hours, I suppose you could skip a meal. It wouldn't be that big of a deal. Though there was a lot of walking and riding the bike, so it'd be kind of tough. But either way you slice it, nobody ate anything. Except for that one part over by the game corner where they were having that eating contest. Let's not poke holes in my theory already. Sit back and relax as I blow your mind. Or perhaps not. But either way you slice it, you'll be entertained. So let's first start talking about some notions and instances where this has occurred. So, to begin things off, James has attempted to eat Magikarp and broke his teeth. This is one of the first instances that you can actually see a person attempting to eat a Pokemon themselves. So it's really strange because Misty warned them that Magikarp was nothing but scale and bone and that James didn't get anything out of it. Well, James promptly kicked it evolved into Gyarados, and the rest is history. But the fact that he attempted to eat it shows that people eat Pokemon. Not only that, but Ash and Brock apparently fantasized about the Pokemon too, in different ways and types. Also, multiple chefs are present on the show, but what do they cook? It doesn't take a chef to put together a salad or a rice ball. I mean, Brock does it all the time, and he's not technically a chef. One chef even offers free food in exchange to be shown Psyduck, but that doesn't prove that his food is Pokemon. That much is true. Ash, Misty, and Brock are also offered a free buffet once again if they can only remove the tentacle that are plaguing Nastina on her island. Another buffet is seen on the St. Anne, and Ash, Misty, and Brock are participating, feverishly eating all the food that they possibly can. Misty even remarks that if she knew she was going to be stranded, she would have ate more on the buffet. Fish have also been seen, not only in the show, but more specifically in the Cerulean Gym when Ash first appears there. Multiple fish and lobsters and crabs are also shown being eaten. So what are these lobsters? What are these fish? If they're not Pokemon, what are they? Ash thinks Professor Oak also is going to eat his Krabby. When he calls Professor Oak, he trips out, and Professor Oak states that his Krabby is much too small for a hearty meal, and states that Gary's is much better and bigger. Also, please note that Oak has been shown many times eating tofu, but never seen eating beef or fish. Brock also constantly is making beef stew. Not only would the beef go bad without refrigeration, but it's also never stated where the beef came from. Tauros, Miltank, or an actual cow. Brock also makes donuts or rice balls as well, proving that you don't need to eat meat to survive in the Pokemon anime. Ash has been seen eating a fried Magikarp. Very disturbing. Vanillite is a Pokemon that can potentially be eaten, though I'm not sure if anyone has done so yet. Freshwater, lemonade, soda, lava cookies, and rage candy bars all exist but are consumed by Pokemon solely. Team Rocket even went so far as to cut off Slowpoke tails, and people eat them. A man even attempts to sell you one for a price that you could never afford, but nevertheless, he still attempts to sell you one. It is also mentioned that Farfetch cooked with its leek makes a really good meal. Creepy, huh? While visiting the Conclave Library, it is revealed that the Sinnoh folk tales that Pokemon caught from the sea are eaten, and then their bones are thrown back into the water. It is also mentioned that the Pokemon that were eaten will fully return fleshed. How does that work? In New Plot, Old Plot, Harley has a flashback in which a classmate, who looks very similar to May, stole his snacky, quote-unquote, which is very similar to an octillery. It's kind of like octopi served in real-life restaurants, but never confirmed that that's exactly what it is. It's also possible, based on the wording of Cherubi's Pokedex entry, that humans, and not just Pokemon, have eaten its ball-like appendage before. Also, according to Pokemon Black and White 2 Pokedex entry, Basculins are remarkably tasty, indicating humans have definitely eaten them. Meowth has been seen with the remains of fish. Ash has dressed up as a cow, and James has been seen eating lobster. But in the end of all this, guys, an article in Game Informer with the game developers have stated that people are so advanced in Pokemon that they no longer need to eat. But then, why are there cafes? Why are there all-you-can-eat buffets? Why are there buffets in the anime where people seem to be scarfing so much because they're starving to death? Why does Brock stop and make rice balls or donuts? Why does he make beef stew? If they no longer need to eat, then why is this all present? And I honestly think that the game developers were just covering up for the fact that they don't want to admit people eat Pokemon. But nevertheless, with all these evidences pointing to the fact that people do sometimes eat Pokemon, I'm sure there's many more out there. So, as the conclusion sets, people definitely have eaten or do currently eat Pokemon in the Pokemon world. I'm not sure why or how, but some are vegetarians, like Professor Oak, and others are carnivores, like our protagonists, Ash, Misty, and Brock. So guys, if I missed anything, please leave it in the comment section below, because I would definitely love to hear from you. Other than that, I'm Proto Mario, and I'm signing out, and this has been another Pokemon Theory. Don't forget to like, favorite, comment, and of course, subscribe. And please share my theories with other people. I love to hear comments from you guys. I hope you enjoyed that video, guys. And now, time for a service announcement from the Maverick Army. Tired of the norm? Is it time for a revolution? Join the rebellion and become a Maverick today by subscribing to Proto Mario. Remember, together, we can create a new world order of gaming. Mavericks unite.